The stage lights burned bright, casting a golden glow over the audience. Isabel stood in the wings, her heart pounding, her breath shallow. This was it, her final performance. The doctors had been clear. The degenerative disease ravaging her body would soon take her ability to dance. Tonight was her last chance to say goodbye. Isabel had been a dancer all her life. She had started as a child twirling in her living room and had risen to become one of the most celebrated ballerinas of her generation. Dance was her language, her escape, her identity, and now it was being taken from her. She closed her eyes, letting the music wash over her. The opening notes of Tchaikovsky's Swan Lake filled the theater, and Isabel stepped onto the stage. The audience fell silent, captivated by her presence. She moved with a grace that belied the pain in her joints, her body telling a story of love, loss, and redemption. As the performance progressed, Isabel poured every ounce of herself into the dance. She leapt higher, spun faster, and held her poses longer than she had in years. The audience watched in awe, unaware of the struggle behind her flawless movements. To them, she was perfection. To her, every step was a battle against her failing body. In the final act, as the dying swan, Isabel's movements became slower, more deliberate. She conveyed the fragility of life, the beauty of surrender, the inevitability of loss. Tears streamed down her face as she performed her final pirouette, her body collapsing into a graceful arc. The music faded, and the theater erupted into applause. Isabel rose to her feet, her chest heaving, her legs trembling. She took her bow, her eyes scanning the audience, memorizing every face, every moment, and then she walked off the stage, her head held high. Backstage, the reality hit her like a tidal wave. Her legs gave out, and she collapsed into the arms of her longtime partner, Lucas. He held her as she sobbed, her body shaking with exhaustion and grief. "I'll never dance again," she whispered, her voice breaking. Lucas stroked her hair, his own eyes filled with tears. "You were magnificent," he said. "No one will ever forget what you did tonight." Isabel nodded, but the words offered little comfort. Dance had been her life, her passion, her soul. Without it, she felt lost, adrift in a world that no longer made sense. In the weeks that followed, Isabel struggled to adjust to her new reality. She taught classes, choreographed routines, and mentored young dancers, but it wasn't the same. Her body continued to deteriorate, and soon, even walking became a challenge. One day, as she sat in her wheelchair watching a rehearsal, Lucas handed her a letter. It was from a young dancer who had been in the audience on the night of her final performance. The letter read, "Dear Isabel, your performance changed my life. I've never seen anyone dance with such passion, such heart. You showed me what it means to truly love something, to give everything you have, even when it hurts. Thank you for inspiring me to keep dancing, to keep fighting, to keep living. Forever grateful, Emily." Isabel folded the letter, her hands trembling. For the first time since her final performance, she felt a glimmer of hope. She might never dance again, but her legacy would live on in the hearts of those she had touched. Years later, when Isabel passed away, the dance community mourned the loss of a legend, but her final performance remained etched in their memories, a testament to the power of art, the strength of the human spirit, and the beauty of a life lived with passion. And in the quiet of eternity, Isabel danced once more, her body free, her soul at peace,